Hey, what's up? Demonio Joe here. Just sharing you the off-grid update. It's snowy out there still. I mean, it hasn't been snowing, but the snow is still on the ground. Last night was one of those low temperature nights. I think it reached 0 degrees this morning. Right now, I think we're at maybe 17, 18 degrees, which honestly, after being in the cold this long out here in what I have here, I'm getting used to it. And this is how cold it is, okay? Let me show you. So I had bottled water, right? See that? That's ice, baby. So I had a case of bottled water. It's ice. That's how cold it gets here. But I pile up the blankets. Trust me, I got one blanket that weighs like fucking, I don't know, 5 pounds. Maybe even 7. So, but I pile up the blankets, I layer my clothes and all that, and we're cool as long as we're under the sheets. But once you get out of the sheets, you just gotta fucking toughen up and be prepared. Luckily, I haven't had no frostbite. My feet have gotten real super cold, but I just start up the wood stove, and thank God for firewood. So today I grabbed more logs to make more firewood. Plus I had a few plywood boards, which really isn't good to run in your wood stove because of the glue. It could build soot over time, but that's over time. I wasn't prepared for this winter, so I use whatever I can. Yesterday I had a big half a sheet of plywood. So I cut that all up, and that saved my ass. We're keeping warm in here. I just got done feeding the animals and gathered more logs. So right now I'm just taking a rest, and we got the logs going. I got a generator out there that's working, so I'm going to get more gas for that generator, and then I'm going to run my tiny heater in here as well instead of using all the firewood during the daytime. At nighttime, I'll use the wood stove until we fall asleep. In the next few days, it should be, the lows should be in the 20s and 30s, which is good for me, believe it or not, because after sleeping in these single-digit weather, dude, and I guess I acclimated to it. I'm not badass or anything. I just do what I have to do, and this is a wake-up call. This is very humbling, and in a way, it is kind of a blessing because now it showed me my full potential, but not full, but more potential that I have in like living like without, if you know what I'm saying. So, I mean, once I get all the electricity in and all that, I'll have the comforts of anybody's home with full utilities. But once I get it in, I'm going to try to stay off grid still and not pay the man, if you know what I'm saying. I'm going to still try to go with solar powered stuff. And I know people are against against solar, this, that, the other. But, I mean, when the power goes out and you depend on that shit, it's like you're still tied to an umbilical cord of the man. And I don't want that. I want to live like, okay, there's a guy on YouTube called Foresty Forest. Watch that dude. And he's kind of like who I look up to. This is very humbling, man. I mean, I thought I had problems before, and this is not a problem. It's a fucking challenge. And so far, I'm staying above water, which I'm proud of myself. And my dogs, especially my dogs, they are safe and warm because they come first and then me. Right? She's like, right, demonio. God damn it. Vader's like, All right, man. Yeah, the next week or so, it's going to be warmer. It'll be in the lows, the 20s, 30s, the highs, 50s, 60 even. Oh my God. Now I have to acclimate to the warmer weather because I'm so used to the cold weather. And when I moved here, I acclimated to the humidity and the heat because it was horrible. But that's it's what I got to do. All right, Demonio Joe out. Off grid life.